I love making this video. This is so much fun. I love making this video. So, here's what happened. 30 minutes ago, I'm not kidding about that either. About 30 minutes ago, I got a message from kind of like my part-time thumbnail artist at this point. And basically what he said is he got a message underneath one of his mods, because I played it recently, saying, hey, don't work with this guy. He's a weirdo and a creep. And I saw one reply, like, genuinely believing it. And the thing is that on paper, yeah, it's pretty bad. Here's the thing, though. Half of what actually happened is not true. It says that I did like a thing where I set up a role. I did an event where I set up a role where anyone who drew art of me and my boyfriend got a special role. That is true. I do that sometimes because I like art of me and my boyfriend. Who doesn't? It's us hugging, sometimes kissing. Nothing more. Because guess what? We are both minors. However, when I did the contest, I named it using the word yaoi, which I thought meant gay art. I thought it meant gay art. I did not know there was an NSFW undertone, and when I was told of that, I pretty much immediately changed it, and now we have an actual ship name for it. Did I say? I said ship name, not shit name. But anyways, that's what I thought was the end. That was the end of it, and we still give out that role because I like art of me and my boyfriend. I don't get to see him that often, and considering I'm homeschooled and I barely do anything half the time, yeah, I'm gonna imagine us cuddling a lot, because I don't know what else to do. I spend a lot of time in my bed. When I'm not doing that, I'm doing Baldi stuff. Whatever. What really annoys me is that other people believe this. And here's the thing, I'm not the original guy who posted that underneath the comment. I don't blame him. He was probably told one set of information, and that's fine. It's a little bit of like a weird judgment call to make, getting one side of the story, not another, but I get it. It's understandable. The Baldi Basics community has had some really rough allegations in the past like year or so against several creators. I kind of get that. I'm not gonna lie. If all of these people are innocent, when is it like? If all of these people are guilty, how long is it going to take for one of them to actually be innocent for once? Because all of them are guilty. However, the one big issue I have with it that really pisses me off is that one of my moderators, and one of the people I really trusted, told him about this. Here's the thing. First of all, the event was never not safe for work. Never. I never said that. I never wanted to imply that. In fact, NSFW anything is banned on the Discord server. Because obviously, almost everyone there isn't even legally old enough to drive. Oh god, that was weird with my voice. I'm sorry. What really pisses me off is that one of my moderators went out with that. And the thing is that this didn't happen 2 days ago. It happened probably about half a month ago. It might be only like 2 weeks, but to be fair, this month has gone. It has been the longest month of my life. In a really good way, I should clarify. A really, really good month. But still, it didn't happen like a day ago. This isn't some kind of new thing that just happened. This is pretty, in the term of when it happened, old news. Because it was resolved. We fixed it. And the thing is before, like, I know it's just my side, but pretty much every single moderator can attest to that. A lot of the people who drew the art can attest to that. I changed it. I'm pretty sure we made an announcement about it, too. There are many people that can address that, hey, we changed it, we fixed it. Is it my fault for not looking up what that word meant? Yes! Yes, it kinda is. Yeah, I probably should have looked up the word. That is on me. I will take that responsibility. What is not my fault is the way it's been misconstrued. I don't, like, what? Really, all I want is art of me and my boyfriend. That is it. The actual funny thing is, I've actually had an issue with not safe for work art. It was some weird troll account impersonated me repeatedly and kept posting, like, really poorly done art of me. Like, super poorly done. To the point where it was just kind of, okay, what the hell is this formation? Okay. Anyways, it was just weird. That is the most anything I've ever done has gone to NSFW. Some shitty art from a troll account is the closest I have gotten. Like, this, I don't even know why this is an issue. The only reason I'm bringing this up is because not only did, I'm guessing for like even just a second, I'm guessing for 1 second my thumbnail artist believed it, which is fair. He hasn't been in this community for a while. He wasn't there when it happened. Okay. But other people underneath that one comment were like, oh yeah, I'll stop supporting him. Yeah, he's a creep. He's a weirdo. Like, no. Again, I'm sorry to reiterate myself, but the only thing that pisses me off is the moderator. If you're having an issue with NSFW topics or artwork, you need to tell me. I am not some pornography museum. I'm not craving for some intimate discussions. No, that is not the goal of the server. The goal of the server is to build a community. I have built a pretty good community, in my opinion. But if you are having issues, you should probably tell me. And if I'm not traceable at the moment, you can tell my head moderator, aka my boyfriend. Or you could, I don't know, be a moderator. You have those perms. Almost every single moderator has the exact same perms. You can ban someone if you need to. You can mute someone if you need to. You can kick someone if you need to. What you don't need to do is make a private group chat, I'm guessing, of random quote-unquote evidence. Like, the most I did was, when I looked it up, was defend the word itself, because the definition of yaoi is not inherently sexual. It really isn't. I looked it up. It isn't. However, I still acknowledge that, yeah, it can be sexual. It can. It really can. And I get where that connotation came from. So guess what I did? I removed it. We apologized. We moved on. The contest went on. It was great. I got some really good fan art from that contest. But I must say, it is really disappointing that one of my friends, someone I really trusted, someone I did a lot of, I did a lot of things for, someone who I personally entrusted for over a year at this point, with not only my Discord server, but several personal details about my life. And they just have kind of gone behind my back in something pretty meaningless. Like, I'm confused. And the main reason why I'm making a video about this is because I don't want it to turn into one of those things where it's like, oh, he never responded. Ooh, he never said anything about it. Ooh. No one is checking my Game Banana. No one's checking my Game Banana account for information. People are going to be checking my YouTube. And then, ooh, that's insanely good. But anyways, no one's going to be checking my YouTube. Okay, maybe some people will be checking my YouTube posts. There's usually like 100 or 200 people that check that. But most people are not going to be looking for that. That's eventually going to get buried. It's just, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you have ever had that experience where someone has kind of gone behind your back. And the thing is that I would not exactly do that. Like, here's the thing. Out of all of the moderators I've had, he's actually a pretty decent one. For some reason recently, he's just not been doing great. I'm not saying that critically. I mean, like, I'm a little worried about him. The guy who made these, who helped this one guy. And by the way, please don't contact this one guy. I think he's just confused. I know that sounds rough, but I genuinely think he is just kind of misinformed, which is fine. Again, if you have no context, and you have previous experience of every single creator going through the same nightmare, you have PGHL Films, you have this, you have that, I kind of get it. But here's the thing. I did not make... Okay, first of all, this is not what happened. Like, this is not... That is not the artist role I even gave out. It was literally just this. It was this role. Not once did I ever imply, say, or intentionally apply that it was not safe for work. It isn't. Please don't do that. I don't like that. That is a little weird. And the second thing is that He did not find out. He was there when it happened. If he just found out about that, what the fuck was he doing for a full month? I don't think you're lying. I just think you're misinformed. And it's okay. That is fine. Shit happens. I'm not going to blame this guy. Shit happens. I have been told wrong things by people before. I have been misconstrued. I have been, like, the main reason why I'm not in actual school is because of the one time where I tried to defend someone. It blew up in my face because people misinterpreted what I was saying and it went back at me. That is how I left school. But you do not need to make a group chat where you store the proof. What proof? What proof do you have? 1 or 2 screenshots where the role existed? Like, this is so dumb, but I have to make a response to it. I have to. Because if I don't, then it just kind of sits there, and then more and more people will see that, and then unfortunately, more and more people will start to believe that. Like, just... Hopefully, this is as far as this spreads. I'm a little pissed off, reasonably. This doesn't happen every day. But thank you if you are believing me. Again, if you don't believe my word, that's fine. There are like 10, 15 different people that can testify on my behalf, including my boyfriend, pretty much all of my moderators, pretty much everyone who got the role, a few of my other friends who confronted me on it because I didn't know and they did, which, by the way, thank you. Like, even in the server, I can show you in the server, actually. This server, which you can join if you want, I can show you that that role has been changed. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, look, that's the real role. And yeah, I don't mind. Neither of us mind. Because it isn't like people are drawing NSFW art of me and my boyfriend. No one is doing that. Well, I mean, the one guy did it very poorly, but other than that, no one is really doing that. And even then, we have already clarified this. Like here, I'm going to clarify it again, and I'm really hoping this isn't true. Like, this implies that someone on Twitter also misconstrued this and also spread this, which is kind of frightening. Because how many people are going to see that and then not see my response? That's kind of terrifying. I cannot lie. Kind of scary. But if you've sat here and watched me ramble for 13 minutes, thank you. Thank you for caring. There's nothing else I can say here. I'm kind of perplexed, to be honest. Sorry if my tone was a little argumentative. Like, I'm trying my hardest not to sound like PGHL Films in this kind of scenario. Where, oh, I'm gonna get my lawyer. I'm gonna get involved. You're lying. You're a liar. You're a stinky liar. No, I'm just trying to defend myself. Hopefully, this has done enough work. I feel lightheaded. I'm going to make a thumbnail, schedule this video, and hopefully this whole thing will be resolved by the morning. By the way, to the moderator, who for some reason was publicly listed on this Game Banana post, we have removed them. Because obviously, like, dude, you were already on the chopping block. I had been told at least once, hey, this dude is a little shaky, he's a little iffy, and to be honest, yeah, I get that now, man. What the fuck? Like, did you not know the context? If you didn't, why didn't you ask me before? You could have asked me. This whole thing could have been prevented if he went to me and was like, hey, why did you do this? Like, are you okay? Like you could have confronted me on it and I would have responded. I'm not someone who ghosts people. If you ask me something, I will respond to you. Yeah, okay, I'm done now. I'm gonna genuinely faint if I continue talking because this is maddening. Thank you for watching and sitting here for 14 minutes. Sorry. Yeah, hope this defended me well. Have a good day. I'm having a pretty okay month so far, I'm not gonna lie. Bye.